Howdy gang, Glenn here, and I've got another new unboxing for you today. But this time, it's a box that everybody's been anticipating. It is DC's Legion of Collectors, brought to you by DC and Funko. This is the third in the series of Funko boxes, subscription boxes. The others obviously being the Marvel Collector Corps and the Star Wars Smuggler's Bounty. This one being the DC themed box. I'm actually really excited today to bring this to you because for once I'm not the last one to get this box. I always feel like I'm in that last phase of shipping. Everybody's put out all their videos, done all their unboxings by the time it gets to me. But this time I haven't seen any unboxings. I haven't been spoiled by this, so I'm able to bring it to you without knowing what's in it. So that's exciting for me. So without further ado, we're going to get into this box. All right, just like the other Funko sponsored boxes, the Legion of Collectors box is a $25 box plus shipping and taxes and all that. Ends up being about $33. There's a regular 1-month subscription, and there's also a founder's subscription. I forget what they call it. I think it's called a Vigilante membership, which is kind of a founder membership, which is $150 a year. It's the same $25, so there's no discount for multiple months, just like same thing with the other boxes. But every year you get a gift if you are signed up for the yearly. I only sign up monthly. At some point I might shell out the $150 all at once and just get a year, depending on how the first couple of boxes go. And then we can kind of see. So let's dig in. Obviously, with this box, just like the other ones, it's going to be all exclusive and it's going to be Funko-oriented products. And just like the other ones, this format is the same. We've got similar type of boxes, and we've got patch and pin to start with. So this one is a Wonder Woman, and the theme of this is Batman versus Superman. And Wonder Woman fits because she's in that movie too. Nice patch to start with. Legion of Collectors Wonder Woman. And then the pin is interesting because it's a black and white pin. Kind of a monochrome looking pin. Featuring our buddy Superman there. There he is. Get the little S on the bottom. Legion of Collectors. Alright, so that's the patch and pin. Let's see what we've got for the main stuff. Shirt on top. Interesting because you don't see this color very often in these shirts. And I actually like it. It's kind of a sky blue. And here we go. Batman versus Superman. And this shirt is kind of set up in like a fight poster. Kind of that Mexican wrestling poster look. It's in Spanish with Batman versus Superman. Kind of similar to the very first Marvel Collector Corps, in which we had the different shirts that had the boxing match look to it. Now, again, I haven't looked online yet, so I'm not sure if there's any variants of this. If there are, I'll put pictures along in the video as well. So if there's any variants of this shirt, which there could very well be, I'll post those as well. But this is the shirt I got. Very cool. Again, I like the color a lot. It's great material, and just, you know, it's a good looking shirt, good design. All right, for the pop, we've got, and we knew this was coming. It's the Armored Batman, and as soon as they announced. Maybe not as soon as they announced it, but pretty soon into the process, they announced that this is what the pop would be. So no surprise here. Interesting sticker. Legion of Collectors blue sticker there. And the armored Batman. I'm going to go ahead and take him out. We'll have a little bit of a closer look at him. Very cool looking pop. This is very solid and very detailed as it focuses in on there. You've got kind of a two-color pop there. You've got the gray armor with the gold trim. Looks good on the back. I like the cape. And then the helmet, you've got the different paneling. And again, Batman pops lately have looked really good. This one's no exception. So you've got the exclusive armored pop. And yet another one to add to the Batman collection. So there's the pop. And then we've got an exclusive Dorb set. This is actually a two-set exclusive as well from Batman vs. Superman. And this is Aquaman and Superman in kind of green tones there. I don't know if these are glow-in-the-dark or what. I guess I'll soon find out because the colors would seem to indicate that they are. Love the Dorbs. I love getting two Dorbs to add to my collection. There's the side there. And you can see them on the back. And in this Dorb, you got Superman with his cape on. And then Aquaman right next to him. So good looking Dorbs. I like it. I like it a lot. I'm really happy with the figure so far. And then, of course, we have a comic. Now, it looks like Funko, in cooperation with DC, has put similar comic setup to what they do with the Marvel Collector Corps. And that is to not bag and board their mags very well. Got a very thin, light board. It's got that sealed mylar there that's not really a sleeve, which I don't care for that much, but the comic itself is cool. This is Batman Superman number 5, it would appear. It's obviously a variant cover because it's got the Legion of Collectors logo down on the bottom, on the front cover. So, your variant cover, pretty typical, but looks good. That is it for the box. So let's look at everything in a little bit of detail. Again, this is a $25 box. So you're talking about pop figures and the Dorbs too in these boxes. Generally, out of the box, they sell pretty good. They sell for probably the amount of the box. So right there with just one of the two figures, you're probably looking at the $25 price range, maybe 20, something like that. But overall, the value is always good. Now, as far as the shirt goes, the more I look at this shirt, the less impressed I am by it, I guess. The color's great, and I've said that before, and the design is okay. I just think they could have done better. The whole fight poster thing has kind of been done, right? Back in the first Marvel Collector Corps. So it's kind of reminiscent of that, so I would like to see something different. The whole Mexican wrestling poster idea is okay. But again, I think it could have been a better concept. I'm not thrilled with this. I'll still wear it, but I think, you know, coming from Funko and DC, they could have done a little bit better job with the shirt design. So, not a bad shirt, just something that I wouldn't have picked. As far as the figures go, and I mentioned this before, you know, you can't go wrong with the pop, especially with these exclusives. As far as value goes, they, just like all the other boxes, they promote it as $50 in value for your $25. And I think they pretty easily hit that. I mean, you're talking about two Funko figures, a pop, and a double pack of Dorbs, both exclusive. Both are going to go pretty well on the secondary market. Not to mention the comic, the patch, and the pin. You could easily get $50 if you sold everything separately. So value is almost never an issue with these boxes. It generally comes down to, are you a fan of the characters and are you a fan of that particular Funko product? And that's where this box can get into a little bit of trouble from including Dorbs. Dorbs, I find people either really love them or they're really not into them at all. There's not a whole lot of middle ground there. Now, taking them out of the package, I think Superman looks amazing here. I love this bright green Superman with the cape. And both of these Dorbs are going to look really good. They're the kind of larger Dorbs. They're not the big XL Dorbs, but Dorbs have kind of gotten a little bit bigger, it seems, from the first. Maybe it's just my imagination, but maybe it's just because the texturing and the molds have become a little bit more sophisticated. And we'll see when the lights go off if these glow in the dark, but I have a feeling that they do. I really love the Dorbs. I have quite a few already. So really what this box comes down to is, do you like Dorbs? Are they something you collect or something you want in this box? Or are they not? Because if they are, and you do like Dorbs, this is going to be a great box for you. If you don't, it's going to be kind of meh. You're going to say things like, hey, there's only one item I really liked in it, and that was the Pop. If you don't like Dorbs, this isn't a great box for you. If you do, it's a very good box, and I happen to. So this box worked out really well for me. The comic's okay. Again, I don't really care for the flimsiness of the packaging. And then, of course, the patch and pin are staples of these boxes, and those rarely get disappointing. So overall, I'm going to give this box an A- just because of the shirt. Normally these boxes get A's easily. I didn't care for the shirt that much, but that's a minor quibbling. I love getting the figures that I did, and I'm excited about the exclusivity of them. And that's what we all love about these boxes anyway. So I'm excited to see what comes next in May, right? In May, they're going to have the DC TV themed box. So hopefully we get something exclusive like Supergirl or the Flash or Arrow or something like that. So I'm interested to see what they come up with that. That's it for this unboxing. I was glad to do it as early as I did. Again, usually I get all these boxes pretty late in the cycle, so I was glad to be able to unbox it for you kind of early without seeing any spoilers ahead of time. And as always, hit that subscribe button. I would love to know what you thought of this box, so definitely throw a comment down there. Hit us up on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And until next time, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.